Welcome to Roots and Rest. This evening you will find rest at the moss-worn door. So settle down, get comfortable, and let your body begin to soften. Tonight, Elin arrives just as the rain begins. A steady, gentle fall settles over the narrow road, darkening the earth beneath her feet and gathering along the hedgerows that line the path. She has been walking for some time, long enough for her thoughts to drift and loosen, like mist settling over the low fields. Ahead, through the hush of evening and rain, a shape begins to form. A low building rests beside the curve of the road, its roof softened by moss and time, its stone walls darkened by the weather of many seasons. Ivy climbs slowly along one side, its leaves stirring faintly in the rain. Elin slows her steps. The place seems to belong to the land itself, as though it has grown here, patiently, quietly, over years beyond counting. Above the door, a wooden sign sways gently. The carving has worn with time, its edges softened, its meaning half lost. Elin studies it for a moment, then lets her gaze settle on the door. She steps forward and reaches out. The door opens with a quiet creak. Warmth meets her first, a steady, comforting heat across her shoulders and eases the chill she had carried with her from the road. Inside, the air carries the scent of wood smoke and something slow cooked and rich. The sound of rain continues beyond the walls, a quiet rhythm against the roof and window panes. Elin pauses just inside the doorway. Calm, unhurried. A few wooden tables rest across the room, their surfaces worn smooth with time. A cloak hangs over the back of a chair. A mug sits nearby, untouched. The fire burns low in the hearth, its glow steady, its presence quiet but certain. Nothing here asks for attention. Nothing pulls. Everything simply rests. Elin steps further inside. Her boots move softly across the wooden floor. Near the hearth, a chair sits slightly apart from the others, angled towards the fire. She moves toward it and lowers herself into the seat. The warmth reaches her more fully now, a steady presence that settles into her hands and her arms. Only then does she notice how cold she had been. A cup rests on the table beside her. She didn't see it being placed there. Steam rises slowly, carrying a faint herbal scent. Elin wraps her hands around it, feeling the warmth spread through her fingers and into her palms. She lifts it, taking a small sip. The taste is gentle and grounding. The fire shifts in the hearth, sending a brief flicker of light across the room. Shadows move along the walls, drifting and stretching before settling again. Outside, the rain continues its steady rhythm. Elin listens for a while. The sound weaves through the quiet, layering gently with the fire's low murmur. Her shoulders begin to ease, her breathing slows, finding a calm, natural pace. The chair beneath her holds firm and steady. The wood is worn smooth, familiar in its shape and weight. The warmth of the drink spreads through her chest, a slow, comforting feeling that settles deep within. She sets the cup down again, her fingers lingering briefly against the table. Time seems to loosen its grip here. The fire glows with a quiet steadiness. The rain continues without change. The room holds its stillness. Elin leans back slightly. The weight of the day begins to fall away from her, piece by piece, like leaves slipping from a branch. Her thoughts drift more slowly now. One rises, then fades. Another follows, then disappears just as gently. The fire gives a small, quiet crackle, a brief glow, then calm again. Elin sinks further into the chair. The warmth surrounds her, settling into her shoulders, her arms, her legs. Her breathing deepens. Each breath arrives easily, then leaves just as quietly. The rain lightens slightly, its rhythm growing more distant, blending into the hush of the night. The room remains unchanged, steady, calm, held in a quiet stillness. Elin's eyes begin to grow heavy. She lets them close. The chair supports her. The fire continues its low, steady glow. The rain carries on beyond the walls. Everything settles. Her breathing slows once more. The quiet deepens, and as the rain moves gently across the roof, and the old stone walls hold their quiet warmth, Elin rests, drifting slowly, carried by the warmth, the rhythm, the stillness of the night, until, at last, she falls into sleep. Good night.